Hello, I'm Micah, and today in this video, me and my partner Michael are going to be explaining disciplinary specific vocabulary, specifically in physical education. Disciplinary specific vocabulary is certain words that are set aside to specifically help advance the knowledge in a certain subject. For this video, we're going to specifically be talking about Standard 3 in the physical education side of disciplinary specific vocabulary, which Standard 3 is the physically literate individual demonstrates the knowledge and skills to achieve and maintain a healthy, enhancing level of physical activity and fitness. Michael will be discussing a way that will work with younger students, which is a word wall, and I'm going to be focusing more on the middle to upper students with a type of packet where they can take home and keep up with it as they go up throughout life.
Word walls can be used in physical education setting for elementary kids to understand key concepts they need to know throughout their life, along in the PE class as well. For example, hopping. A lot of students don't know the difference between hopping and jumping. And there's one simple step they need to know. Hopping's 1 foot, jumping's 2. Jumping for height and distance. A lot of elementary kids don't know that as well. Height's straight up, distance is out. They get those confused a lot as well. Sliding is a key term they also need to know, especially if they're in sports. But any sport you play, you need to know how to slide. And that's just in PE as well. They need to go slide left and right. Balance is a major important key they need to know, because balance comes in everyday life. Catching is a big one too, because if you don't know how to catch, you can get injured really easy. So they need to know how to bring their hands up and put them here and then grab it so they don't get injuries. A big one too is overhand and underhand throw. A lot of kids just get a ball and they just sling it like this or like that. A big thing they can do is cues they know how to throw between underhand or overhand. For instance, overhand you can say step sideways, bring your hand up, and then put your hand in your pocket. Underhand you say face forward, hand back, and follow up. And these are just only about 8 of them, but there's tons of terms they need to know. But I figured these would be the most usable terms elementary kids would use in the classroom.
For the middle school students, some disciplinary specific vocabulary might be a bench press, a squat, a pull-up, a push-up, and other types of workouts that might be appropriate for that age. Now, some of these words might be carried over from elementary school, such as a push-up, but it's still important to explain to students what it works on as they are getting stronger and growing up a little more. So this would be able to help explain why they'd want to do a push-up rather than just doing push-ups. Now, the word wall that Michael just finished explaining might also work in a middle school setting as well. It'd be really effective for elementary school students, but for middle school students, they might look over it, but it could still be helpful. In the middle school setting, the word wall might just be examples of the workouts they might do. So as you go over a workout or a different type of physical activity, they might put it up there as they explain what it is to the student, just so they can have a visual recap of what it is. A workout packet might also be effective for middle school students. That way they can take it home and look at the different workouts or different activities that they could do outside of the classroom rather than just inside of it. And this can help their physical literacy skyrocket as they're now able to do the workouts outside of the stuff and they have information that goes along with it. These packets could be diagrams of different workouts or even just definitions of what workouts are and different types of reps that they might want to use for them so they can help further their physical literacy that will guide them to a healthier lifestyle down the road. For the high school students, different disciplinary specific vocabulary for our standard might be a power clean. You can explain to them what a superset is and how circuits help, as well as going back and explaining bench press, squats, pull-ups, the same things that they did in middle school to help further their knowledge on the workouts. packet that I explained for middle schoolers is also really effective for high school students, as they're able to take the workouts home and be able to work on them and even keep them after high school and continue to work out using this type of packet. We hope this video helped explain what disciplinary specific vocabulary is about physical education, specifically for Standard 3.